Thanks for staying with us. Now, ahead of the big Lok Sabha clash, the attacks are getting increasingly personal. External Affairs Minister Salman Khurshid once again targeting Narendra Modi, calling him impotent for not being able to handle the 2002 Gujarat riots.
If he's conceding incompetence, I have no problem. I will go back from impotent. But Oxford, I went to read law and to study law. I didn't go there to learn the language. I learned the language long before I got to Oxford. But I'm afraid my good friend and a very good friend, Ravi Shankar Prasad, I think hasn't in recent times been familiar with the use of language. But nevertheless, and he's not saying it, you're saying it, if he is admitting to incompetence, then I would be very grateful to him that at least in teaching me English lessons, he's at least given away the truth that he believes about his prime ministerial candidate.
The Congress also, perhaps to an extent, has gone low on this particular issue. But the BJP's charges that Salman Khurshid, without any evidence or without any argument, has been raising this issue.
Okay, no evidence, right? No evidence. Okay. 117 people are serving life sentence. No evidence. 17 IPS officers are in prison. No evidence. Maya Kodnani, minister in BJP government under Mr. Modi, is now serving life sentence. No evidence. Investigations continuing in various matters. No evidence. 127 people died where Mr. Ehsan Bharti was mercilessly and cruelly slaughtered. No evidence. And I'm saying something that is not based on evidence. I was giving Mr. Modi an opportunity to tom the clean chit that a magistrate has given him by saying it's only impotence and incompetence, not guilt. Guilt will come when it's established. If it's not there now, if there's no charge sheet now, let's not talk about it. But what is all this evidence? All I'm asking the BJP to do and Mr. Modi to do, to accept that this is what has happened.
So he's standing by his comments that he had made on Tuesday. Take a listen to what he said at Farrukhabad on Tuesday.
तुम इतने मजबूत सशक्त आदमी जो भारत का प्रधानमंत्री बनना चाहते हो, तुम गोधरा में लोगों की सुरक्षा नहीं कर पाए। कोई आया और जला दिया और मार दिया, अब तुम सुरक्षा नहीं कर पाए। इतने मजबूत आदमी थे। अब उसके बाद नहीं रोक पाए तो समझ में आता है। उसके बाद दंगे फसाद होते रहे 10 दिन, तो उनको नहीं रोक पाए, चलो कभी दंगा फसाद हो जाता है, आगे नहीं रोक पाता है, बात समझ में आती है, तो कहो कि हम असहाय थे, हम नहीं रोक पाए, इतने कह दो और वो बात छोड़ो। उसके बाद एहसान जाफरी के घर पर एक पूरी भीड़ जाती है और एहसान जाफरी के टुकड़े सबके सामने आग लगा देती है और 127 लोग मरते, पूरी कॉलोनी में आग लगा दी जाती है। तुम सबसे नहीं रोक पाए, चलो कोई बात नहीं। उनके बाद तुम्हारी एक मंत्री माया कोटरानी, वो नालिया पड़ौनिया में जाती है और वहां लोगों को मरवाती है। मैं नहीं कह रहा हूं, उनको तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने सीट नहीं दी है, उनको तो सजा हो गई है, उनको तो आपको पूरे आजीवन कारावास की सजा उनको मिली है।